So I got a fragrance in the mail today. It's by the house of Jinx Smells. This is the first fragrance by the house that I've ever tried. And it's here. I don't have a problem. You do. So I'll leave the price of the full bottle here. We got a sample so we can try. So today we're going to be talking about Bucolicette by Jinx Smells. This is a very high niche brand. They're independent. They don't really go by any type of like advertisements, so they're very hard to come by. They're based out of upstate New York, and they use very, very high naturals, very high materials and stuff like that. They're very well known for their high quality oud, very natural smelling, very natural smelling animalistic scents too. That's what they're very known for. I paid $20 for this 1 ml, and today we're gonna sample it and give it a shot. The price of this, very, very pricey, and they sell out very, very quickly. Let's get to the note breakdown, but I just wanted to make that statement very, very clear. Vintage violet from the Omen Treasury, heliotrope, bergamot aldehydes, sakura incense, yellow lotus, jasmine, mimosa, pink rose, carnation, iris. Base notes you have oak moss, Indonesian sandalwood, Japanese cedar, white musk accord, and Kashmiri deer musk. So the deer musk is obviously a natural musk because this is pricey. So this is mixed media, meaning like they use half synthetics, half actual real stuff. So 31% of this fragrance is synthetic. So the sakura accord, the PEA, the aldehydes, and the white musk accord. Anyhow, let's get right into it. Let's sample it. So I'm not going to spray this on skin again. I'm just going to grab a little dabber and just treat it as a dabber because we can. Okay. Ooh. So there's something smoky in here. I think it's the sakura incense. There's something woody. And there's something 100% animalic here. And it's the deer musk that stands out a lot to me. One thing that I'm very surprised, this is my first Jinx fragrance. I should have specified that because I think that's super, super important. Is that the yellow lotus here stands out a lot. This is very, very nice. And I can tell this is going to be one of those fragrances you don't need a lot of because the raw materials in this fragrance, is going to make it lasting. So literally 2 sprays can get you very, very far because of those naturals. So I get something, like it says, floral, woody. It's mossy, it's oriental. Oriental meaning that sakura incense is a mix of like incense with sakura flower. To be quite honest, this kind of leans a bit feminine to my taste. But I'd have to figure out a good time to wear this. I would wear this during the fall, during the springtime. This is very different from anything that I've smelled. If I had to compare this to something, it would be very, very hard to kind of put this to a comparison to something that I've smelled. Because I can't really compare this. This is very unique. So I get the yellow lotus, the sakura incense, the woody aspect of it, the musk. Obviously coming from the natural deer because this is very animalic. Not super animalic, but it's animalic. I honestly quite like this. I would personally wear this too. But it's not too bad. So yeah, that's what I get from this fragrance. I just didn't want to go into too deep of detail, but as it dries down, I wanted to give time for this to dry down. You get the musk, the cedar wood that really stands out. And the incense are still there. This is very, very, very natural, very different. I like this. It definitely gives you a different environment compared to most niche designer scents because this isn't synthetic. And you can tell. I like this. This is very different. I can tell they're going for some type of Japanese vibe with this. And I get that. That's really, really good. That's like, wow, that's good. And that's it. That's going to be it for my review. I would say longevity on this is going to be awesome. Projection, awesome. There's going to be no questions about that. As far as it leaning feminine or masculine, it's up to you. If you like Sakura scents, which is like a floral, it's like a pink flower floral that is slightly animalic. The slightly animalic kind of gives it a masculine edge. So if you don't mind female leaning fragrances, you might really, really enjoy this. And if you like Sakura flower with incense that are woody, this is going to be the fragrance for you 100%. Just keep in mind when you're paying for 1 ml of this, you're paying a pretty hefty price. You're paying like $20, $25. If you go on the OG website, it's going to be like $50 for this. Yeah, I know. $50 for this. And that's insane. So follow some groups. You can get samples of this stuff for very, very reasonable prices. And enjoy them. And that's going to be it for my review for today. And so far, as my first fragrance from Jinx, I'm impressed. This is something I would rock every day. I don't know. I'm lost for words, and I did not know there was a space for this in the fragrance circle. So definitely surprised me with that. That's gonna be it for today's video. Drop a comment below what you guys think about Jinx scents, Jinx smells. These are based out of upstate New York. I live kind of close to upstate New York, so eventually showing up there and being like, you know. But anyhow, that's gonna be it for my review. Hopefully that wasn't too long. I love you guys. Drop a comment below what you guys think about this. Subscribe to the channel. Like this stuff up because I do biblical motivation, fragrances, and of course, car content. I love you guys, and God loves you too. See ya!